What's up, adepts and initiates? Killer Mount Tengun here, welcoming you to day one of this experience. And so I have been going through some things, as many of us are, and we are very much in a tower period where things are changing at the speed of thought. And what also is happening is that we're having all these different things that are materializing in our lives at the same time. And to be able to exercise more control, rather dominion and authority over this, I am going to do a little experiment on my own, and that is leveraging basically the concepts of quantum wizardry in my life around personal wealth. Now, I've used this many times: health, materialization for others in the world, and I realize that I get very involved in some of the more metaphysical aspects of what it is that I do. That's an entire episode in and of itself. In any case, I realized that I haven't been as attentive to the livelihood of myself, of my boys, and how all of that works, both in terms of a single dad and a full-time wizard. And so this is day one of however many days this is going to be. I have no idea really, except that my commitment is to make a video per day and to be able to share both my experiences of what I'm going through, as well as the techniques that I'm using and leveraging to be able to support in what my true heart's intention is. And for this particular aspect of the experience, it's all about financial wealth. And a big part of that is that that's actually going to be changing. Concepts around currency are going to be explored. How it is that I utilize my work as an evolutionary to evolve these systems of everyday life. In this particular case, what is the exchange? And how does that then translate to being able to create this life of prosperity, of affluence, of abundance in my life, and very specific to finances. Now, I do that because I've been in a little bit of a pickle this past summer, and I've been not as attentive to it as I can, kind of going through 3D experiences to really approach this from a more multidimensional perspective. And so I pressed pause this weekend, going into this moon, yet also going into this phase. We are very much, again, in a tower phase, which means that those aspects of identity, of how I see myself as, is going through a revamp, as it is for each and every one of us. And so this however many day experience is basically going to be me cataloging my own experiences in terms of how this works, the very concepts that I am teaching, and this very lifestyle that I am leading, and how that works through leveraging the laws of the universe, and I would say even the multiverse. And so as we go through all of this, I'm very excited to share this with you. It's going to be little snippets like this. And so day one, for example, is today. I spent the day re-upping my own techniques in the morning, which I do every day, except I've been, since we've gotten into summer, it's been more like 15 minutes rather than 50. Today I went for just about 90 minutes of stuff. And so I'm feeling really great on that. And I'll lay all of that out for you as well throughout the course of this experience. Then going into day one, which is today, and that's really just setting context for what it is that this experience is all about. And effectively, it is a study of one, leveraging the concepts around quantum wizardry, the tools, technologies, and techniques, these resources to resource effectively, and how that relates to materialization, specifically in the realm of finance. And so looking at all that is going to be a really interesting part. And today I'm just setting that context. What does wealth mean to me? And how has the experience of wealth, what does that look like? You know, all of these different questions. So I'll be doing a lot more reflection and introspection. I'll be doing so in journaling, and I may actually just do a video journal about that. And in any case, in this part, it's really looking at this as part and piece to where I am now. And so like I used to do with personal training, you know, if a client came in, we would just all take measurements for all of the different areas. What would that look like in terms of weight, body composition, sports and athletic performance, if that's where it was going, flexibility? And so today is kind of setting all that up, because I haven't really looked at that in terms of what are the metrics of this. Because if we're going to be doing effectively a case study of one, we also want to be able, I want to be able to be certain that this is actually having an impact and influence, that we have metrics that we can follow. And then additionally, in terms of not just the context, the very bowl that I'm holding this experience in is going to then be filled with all sorts of fun things. And so today I'm just spending time with that. What does this look like? What is the experience of this? And really at the core of it, what is wealth? Now, this is an important distinction to make, because when you look at the source of the word itself, wealth is not just a matter of finance, it's a matter of well-being. And so what it really then comes down to, eventually, ultimately, is embodiment. And so this is really going to be laying out all the parts, pieces, and experiences of this expression. And so I welcome you to join me as I venture down this lane of how it is that personal embodiment can be expressed in our material lives. That is it for now, though. That seems like a lot. Love and aloha. Take care, and ahui ho.